All right, so today we're taking a look at this smart home video doorbell. If you don't have a video doorbell, these things are really pretty cool, super handy as well, especially if you're not at home, somebody rings your doorbell, you're gonna get a notification on your phone, be able to answer that door, find out what's going on, or if somebody is dropping off packages or stopping by for some other reason, you'll capture all that on your video doorbell. Now, it does not come with an SD card, so one of the first things I would recommend is that you get an SD card and put it in so that you can record video. Other than that, it's just going to take some pictures and store it for you, letting you know that the motion sensor has been triggered. They don't have to push the doorbell. The motion sensor is going to pick that up. It's going to take a snapshot, and then you can go back and view all those snapshots, but there will not be any video available until there is an SD card installed. So this is the doorbell itself. Doorbell button is right here. Then you got your motion sensor right here. You got your camera right here, and then you got a microphone right there in the center so that you can answer your calls. It does come with a mounting bracket. Now, many of these mounting brackets have a little pin at the top that you got to press down to release the doorbell. This one here actually has a little nipple for it to set on, and that's going to go right in the back side of that of the unit, and then slide over a little screw right here on the bottom, and you're just going to screw that in there. So it's going to be really simple and easy to install. You're just going to mount this on the face of your wall in front of your door, and then this is just going to snap right in there, and then you're going to tighten that screw just a couple of turns, and then you're going to be good to go. Now, once you get this out of the box, one of the first things that you're going to want to do is download the Cloud Eye app and get it connected to your doorbell. Seamless, simple and easy to do, just takes seconds. Then the next thing you're going to want to do is install your batteries in your doorbell. This is going to be for the inside audio so that you can hear when somebody is at your door. They do include 3 AAA batteries that you just install in the back side, and then you're ready to go. So to pair these 2 doorbells together, this is your indoor bell, this is your outdoor bell. You're going to press your settings button until that LED flashes red like that. And then you're going to push the doorbell. There you go. So they have several different chimes that you can choose from. I think that that's just the standard doorbell. They also do have volume control on here, so you can go up and down. Now that's fine. That's plenty loud for me. And by the way, when you ring the doorbell, you are going to get a notification on your phone. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on my screen record so that you can see what happens when somebody does actually come in front of your camera. And then you can see the pictures that it takes, the quality of the picture, and then all the features that are available on the app. Okay, so I've got my screen record on. First thing I want to do is just show you what this looks like. When I push my doorbell button, I get my doorbell ringing, and then you can see I'm getting a notification up at the top of the screen. Then I'm also going to get like an audio call. So if I was to pick that up like a phone call, I could talk to the person on the other side of the camera just like I would a telephone call. So that's really super nice and handy to have. Because I will talk to myself, but I won't answer myself, I'm going to go ahead and hang that up. Now, in the app, it's called the Cloud Eye app, and so this is what it's going to look like right here. You can see that every time I move, this is picking up a notification. So one of the things that I want to do here with this camera is change that, because I don't want all of those notifications every time there's some sort of a movement. So first thing I'm going to do is come over here to my home screen. I'm going to go ahead and go into my settings. And in my settings, here's my notifications, and I'm going to shut my notifications off so that I don't keep getting them throughout this video. Then I've also got my alarm management, and I can have my detection sensitivity. I can set that however I want. I can also have a sensitivity correction, power saving mode, performance mode. Now, these are going to be some settings that you're going to want to change when you have an SD card inside. You got your image settings, and you can have that image at 60 megahertz, which would be your typical setting. And then you've also got a night vision mode, which you can turn on, turn off, or just have automatic. Mine's going to be automatic, and it does have a great night picture. We'll show that to you this evening. When you go down through some of these other settings, you got your time, your sound, your video encryption, your chime setting, your voice message. Everything that you need to know about your device is right here in the app. And then you can also connect it to some other apps like your Alexa, your Google Home, and things of that nature. We're not going to do that today, just showing you the features on the camera itself. So when I go into my sound settings, this is where I can shut off my microphone and the recording of the voice so that we're not having too much feedback here. Now, if this was installed on the outside of my door, I would want to have that microphone on and the record voice on because I would want to know what is going on. You got your speaker volume that's on the outside. You probably want to have that up a good little bit so that whoever's ringing your doorbell is going to be able to hear you. Now, when you go into your device and first you're going to click that picture, you're going to get a live stream. And this is the live stream. This is what we got going on right here. You can see that I don't have any notifications that's coming up on the screen. I'm just using the camera and I'm not using the audio. I'm just using the camera. And so you can see what the picture looks like. Here on the app itself, there's a few things we can do. Number one is live. Number two, you can go to the history. That's where you're going to find what's been recorded. Since I don't have an SD card, I could use the cloud service if I wanted to. And in that cloud service, there's no recordings of this day simply because I've not signed up for the service. Next thing I could do is I could take a screenshot. You can see that shot was taken there. I could turn on the intercom. We did that earlier, not going to do that again. We can go with the original sound, or we can change the sound to a clown sound, or we can change it to an uncle sound. And that's just going to change. All that's going to do is change your voice that's coming out of the speaker in the doorbell itself. Not really interested in changing that right now, so we're going to go with the original voice. You can record if you had an SD card. You got your motion detection that you can turn on or off, and then you've also got a siren. So if you've got somebody, an intruder who's on your doorstep, you want to get them out. It's late at night. You're scared. You can hit the siren. That's going to go for 30 seconds unless you turn it off. Once you turn it off, then you're good to go. You've got your album right here where you can see where I took that screenshot. And I tell you what, these things are really handy to have. Again, I would most definitely recommend that you get an SD card and install that. So this is where you are going to charge your battery, and then this is where you're going to install your SD card. Now, the charging time is going to be anywhere between 8 and 10 hours. You're going to get more than a week's worth of pictures and recordings out of that 8 to 10 hours of recordings. You'll get a notification on your phone when it's time to charge your battery, or you can look in the app itself and you can see what your battery level is. So if you are looking for a video doorbell, then I tell you what, these smart homes, really any of them are super good. They basically do the same thing. This one right here was super easy, simple to set up. I've given you plenty of information so that you can answer that question yourself. Is this something that I really need? And is it really worth it? To both of those, I would answer, in today's society, yes you do. Okay, so here we are getting a look at the night vision, and obviously that looks really good. Got a great clear picture. I can see my driveway. I can see the front area of my house. This would definitely be a great camera to use for your front door, your back door, or really any door or area of your house that you'd like to monitor. It doesn't even necessarily have to be at a door entryway. You could have it on the side of the house or wherever you so choose that you need to monitor. This is a great device. I have one on the front door, one on the back door, and it is one of those things that I would definitely recommend.